Oh, really? Weird how that changed positions. How unusual. There we go. Greetings, folks! Oh, what in the world are you doing? Yes, that's the one. Connect to there. Goodness gracious. Oh, OBS. Oh, goodness. There we go. How's everyone going this wonderful evening? 7.1 is launched. Things have changed. Most importantly, I have glamour space back. This doesn't look like a lot, but that's only from combining 4 outfits. I now have 13 open slots. There's more to do. There's more condensing to do. Sorry. I'm just really happy I've got glamour space finally back. Oh, anyway, 7.1 is launched. Goodness, Tiny Aura. You are tiny. We should see what the main story is going on. Oh, they've changed that. Right, then there was the character configuration for quests. Number of quests. To do HUD. Was it in HUD? There we go. Number of duties displayed. 8. Yes, we've been able to relax lately. With the right of succession, among other things. Yes, as you can see here, this is mostly role quests, which we've actually done a pretty good job of getting some basic, at least one of every type of job up to the proper level. Might as well unlock Fiend's Burden, even though we're not gonna play it. Tale of a Queen. I actually have a theory about that. And Aaronvale's mother in particular. A theory pertaining to both that. She was alive in her own way. And the reason I say that is Aaronvale's mother. Look at what she was able to do from the inside. She was still remembered, even though she was an Endless herself. Which leads me to suspect that, to put it nicely, that, specifically, Sphene possibly and you'll have to correct me if I'm horribly wrong on this, possibly went up to her. And, basically, I don't want to say exactly what happened, but likely was like, look, I know I'm going crazy. I know I'm not acting rationally. But look. You can be my countermeasure in case I go off the deep end. And I can let you do this from the inside, and you'll have so much more power and access than you would if you were normally alive. That's the only way I could think that, A, Aaronville's mother was still remembered by some people and not just completely erased. Although I believe they weren't wearing the no, some of them were wearing the regulators. I swear some of them were. They might not have been. So that would explain why they remember her. But the only reason she was able to do what she was able to do was because she was an Endless. So even if Sphene didn't necessarily realize it, because we don't know how she died. Maybe in a weird, inadvertent way, Sphene went to her and was like, yeah, be my countermeasure in case I go deep, deep off the deep end. Or maybe Zerald did it. They're not too clear on specifics. Yes, fresh tacos. Oh, those do look like good tacos. Yeah, the integration is going to be hard for those who survived. Yeah. Technology will do that to people. Oh, life would be very different within the dome. The people of Tuliolol, after all, they're willing to help each other out. And there's Wook. Lamachi. Or in his case, relearn them, because he was 5. So he wouldn't have learned all the skills. And a support group is always good. Hey, Lamachi. I suppose I could lend a taco. I suppose. Here's the thing, though. Those tacos were not crunchy. What just went crunch? There was almost nothing crunchy on those. What went crunch? Well, I have been doing all of these things. I've been helping out the Watu-Meki-Meki. The Heteral's been fully explored since day one. Although we've done some maps. Making my name for myself at the Arcadian. Not necessarily, I've just gotten better gear. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like something she would do. She was always more the people-y person than Kona. She was always more the heart, anyway. Whereas Kona was always more the brain and the reason. Wook was always more the brawn and heart. That's what makes him a good duo. Much like Ghoul Jaja was. So. I doubt there would have been a better choice of leader. Let's be honest. An intrepid new enterprise. I know what that one is. That's the Alliance raid there. And that one is the other one's the Pelu Pelu. We'll have to unlock those. We'll have to see about unlocking those today. And we won't worry about the Alliance raid. That's for Saturday. Hopefully we can get through the entirety of the storyline, the MSQ today. Although that'd mean it's a 4-hour MSQ, which I somehow doubt. Yeah, because even this 4 hours would be fairly short for a patch, I think. Hey, Elise, Alphino, Graha, and Kryle. Quite regularly. Hanish culture. Is it me, or have the texture qualities improved on the Scion's gear in particular? We'll know more once Kona shows up. He had some particularly gnarly straps. Now, of course, those two have taken off. Yeah, Stola's being your Stola. Yeah, she wants to look at my key. That's my key, Y'shtola. Keep your grubby paws off of it. If I had to guess, that's the direction the MSQ post point 3 is gonna take. Kryl can... Tartaru, we can just send Tartaru to Taru to find him, if we need to. Ah, Kona! Oh, those straps have improved. Those buckles are not nearly as pixelated as they used to be. They've definitely improved the texture quality on his gear. Thank God. Let me tell you, I was always like, he's wearing some Charlian gear, but it looks so terrible. But now those buckles, they're not quite so you can tell it's a 2D image rather than a 3D buckle. But it's no longer super pixelated. Ah. Funeral for Sveen. Yeah. And the boy, he's just a boy too. Nah, oh, they've got some smart people there. Yeah, suddenly having to confront remembering the dead. That's going to be a hard one for them. And especially the Queen, who's been there for 100 years. Was it 300 years? And Galulja, he's just a young boy. She may have been a simulacrum. Was alive in her own right, though. But there really was no other way. She may have been an AI assemblage acting in the facade of the memories of a person long past, but once she got locked into that endless loop, there really was no other way. Regardless, I think we should go. Oh, you're not wrong there. You need to remember, Wukulamat. I didn't really get involved in this until suddenly Alexandria started threatening the whole world. We were pretty passive throughout this whole MSQ, this whole story up until then. Because we could be. We're the Warrior of Light. We're one of the strongest people on the planet. Our anima density is stupid. We can just pick up any job and just do it. No training required, really. We really didn't have much to do during most of the MSQ other than be along for the ride until the end. When we finally had to get involved and show our true strength. Yeah, it's a shame that it got cut the way it did, but their brother was their brother. For all his flaws. Of which he had many. Of which he had many. Alright. To solution 9. Let's see. I'm here by the neon stain. Stein, excuse me. Okay, yeah, they're not wearing the regulators. That explains it. Because I do remember some people not remembering her. I just couldn't remember whether or not all of Oblivion had removed their regulators or not. Answer is yes. Yes, they had. Sometimes Luddites storing old information is useful. Occasionally. Yes, we did, Galulja. Sometimes, even if you're not... don't have too much of a connection to the departed, sometimes it's best to show up. Even if your connection was fleeting. Oh, a gâteau au chocolate. Yeah, flowers are a thing. I'm not at all. It's good to know some customs go back a long way. I like that, I really do. Alphino, always the student, always the student. Ah, yes, Fiend's Aid. Let's see, where is he located? In the government district. Have to see what that one's about. After the MSQ's done. Gosen. What have you got there equipped? Oh, that's the, really? That's the male offending? That's what it looks like? If only it was dyeable. Probably is dyeable now. Yes. I hope it's not too much of a problem. Pale Elysian man. Yeah, because Child here is gonna be... He has to learn. It's gonna be a little bit before he can actually take on the responsibilities himself. No, that's where we hold. Tokens of mourning. That would make sense. I see. And I'm pretty sure we've disabled the memory wiping by eliminating Sphene herself. Personally, I'd probably recommend not wearing our weapon, because that just looks weird. Tell the outsiders. Not only did we wear bright colors... Oh, she is not wearing her axe. Good.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands.
Yes.
Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen XIV brought us together.
Yeah, that's very clearly true.
Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words.
Yeah.
Yet we must. We will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us.
Poor boy has a big shoes to fill.
So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
This is a new experience for them. How accurate a funeral is this gonna be? There are those who would break down and sob as they approach. I've been to enough funerals. Sometimes. You have very big shoes to fill, boy. We truly wish there had been another way. We truly wish there had.
Was Queen XIV taken to the cloud?
No.
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
This is a new experience for all of
What
them.
will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen XIV. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
This is gonna be hard for them. Lama Chi?
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sveen, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit. As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
'Tis not gonna be easy.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
Gulja
True.
may be king.
But with that at least, we're not powerless to help.
Gulja may be king, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead?
Honestly, child,
I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sveen. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad. I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
yeah. To discuss something like that in that kind of an overly down atmosphere makes the environment very hard. Gulja, you're right to bring that up, child. Honestly, it's on a person-by-person basis, I would say. We never even contemplated learning about his mother. That is concerning. Question is, child, do you really want to know? If you don't, we will stop it right here. it's not going to be easy to find. An unlisted mamulja? Oh... If it will help you move forward. The administration of the state can wait a few days. We don't know all the state secrets. And until you know what your state secrets are, you cannot direct your people forward into the future. I'll handle the outskirts. Did I miss one of these? How did I miss this? Let's see. We came all the way down here. Oh, this previous location thing, that's pretty good. Fortunately, the outskirts are just outside. She would have had to have come from Taral. It's like there's no other way around it. She would have had to have come from Taral. Okay, we do have the map. In the north, Everkeep. Interesting. Ah. What about you? No, they never would have been. One that was among the delegate, among the Landsguard. there's a Thrall with a Thrall. So there's a Thrall with a Thrall. Interesting. And that would explain why he was up here. But we didn't know anything about that. Yeah, all we knew was that he made contact with Sphene, and we assumed he went through the portal, but he might not have. If he didn't, It is very vast, no doubt. He was a very private individual. Well, we know there was a woman among the Landsguard. There's a settlement where people are fiercely loyal. And apparently Zeralka fought a, Thrall Vidal. Vidal. An unknown female. Aye. That they would have. Zeralka made regular visits there. How unusual. Ah, Oreogenics. Oh, what was he doing? That's not a good sign. Show us your magic, Shale. Far too large. We still might find clues, though. You're not wrong, Graha. Are you sure about that? There's... There's possibilities of some pretty severe problems. We're talking top governmental facilities. Even decommissioned ones are dangerous. And if it's been decommissioned, there was a reason it was decommissioned. And since all we know is that it was for a new weapon, is that what? Am I seeing that right? Am I seeing this gun right? Is that a magazine-fed revolver? That looks like a magazine-fed revolver. Sorry, I got distracted by the gun. I forget, can we fly over the wall? We can. Nothing good, and it's a classified government facility that's been decommissioned. Oh, they've been wiped from their memories. This could be very, very bad. You say that, Wuklama, it could be very different. And there's our dungeon. I knew it was oddly suspicious bringing everyone with us. Okay, so what are our choices? Wuklamat.
Let's give it our all!
I stand ever ready.
I like this composition. Because as much as I like bringing Kryl along, she's been problematic in Trust Dungeons. Because she will just rip the hate right off of me. Picto's just that strong. This is a forest. A forest on this side. That's definitely very different. we going to be able to do this? There we go, that guy's a bit more center. Not quite as center as you, Golem.
If I may.
You may. Raha. I must say I'm a little saddened that he has not returned to his archer roots. Yes, Alpha, no. Right there. Now we let our defenses come back. So that we have enough on the next party poll. So we can in fact still pull wall to wall. And it's actually not that hairy, surprisingly. Yeah, that was a little unexpected. Enforced beaks. And woolbacks. Elfin, oh, you sons of guns! Get over here! Of course, they started attacking him.
I have you now.
We mustn't hold back.
That's the one downside to pulling wall to wall with thrusts.
If I may.
Unless you're paying attention to what they're attacking. It really won't matter.
You underestimate me.
You'll not escape this!
Of course, they attack that one. And honestly, this pack was particularly weak. A particularly weak pack. Yeah, that's a bit suspicious. That is a lot. That is some very specific things. That's a big one. That's a pretty cool set of mechanics there. Unfortunately, I did get hit by that. It didn't resolve as fast as I was hoping. Interesting.
We mustn't hold back.
Here we go again. Okay, we should be safe over here. How? What? Are you kidding me? I should not have been hit by that.
Hold still.
That was ridiculous. That's a cap. That's a helmet. Oh, it's a helmet we cannot use. The curse of Viera strikes again. It is. It's long since abandoned. Long since. While His Majesty Zaralja was not the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into a person's body, safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man. So he's ordered us to make this conception a reality. We would bolster our military might and break through to the outside world. If our research will further this ambition, then perhaps it's worth pursuing. So is that where they is this where they developed it? Oh god. Zombies. At least that's what they look like. You guys coming? Oh.
There.
Oh, rotten. Zombies. Doing here, Zaralja. What were you doing? These look like cloning vats. Or maybe suspended animation at the worst of it. either cloning or suspended animation. It's hard to tell. Our bodies are fragile vessels. Although the infusion of another person's soul confers strength and vitality, the soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect it's because primal instincts remain. While a certain amount of feral bestial ferocity is expected, and I dare say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. Looks like an outbreak happened. If I had to guess, it was an outbreak. That's what it looks like. Oh. Hello, giant. Come here. I strongly suspect something went very awry here. Like very, very awry. These courses are really, really tough. And it doesn't help that,
You underestimate me!
you know, the trusts only do single target damage. That doesn't help. Fortunately, we have alternatives to that. And that's called me doing AoE. That does help.
There! If I may.
The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We've experimented with fiends of great power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of the research was to utilize the soul of a Tral Vidral, I struggled to see a path forward. An alternative approach might be considered. Not Atticus. Granted, I don't know who Atticus was, but straight out of Resident Evil. If the source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain feral souls, what if we were to reverse the process? By purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man's soul, one still possessed of its own memories, we stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this hypothesis, shall give the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare a soul for extraction at once. Not soul extraction. Not another one of these soul extractions. We've experienced a couple of those at this point.
How's this?
Starts off with a tank buster. That's not usual. That's not the usual format. That's a very cool. And now we're all trapped in a pool of blood and limbs. Very tight dodging radius. Oh, that's a tight radius there. That was fun. That was a fun set of mechanics. I enjoyed that. Ah, free spirits time. If you stay in close melee, you'll generally be fine. Wasn't quite on a 1-minute timer. Shall we move on? Oh, dear God. No, child, that's what we call a singularity. That's what we call a singularity. Generally caused by a Tyrell withdrawal. That's what we call that. That's a Tyrell withdrawal. Pulling the strings. The mole is about as close to center as he's gonna get.
I have you now.
These Phobads. I hate these Phobads. All of them, all the monsters we fought, Phobads are probably the worst. But if I target the son of a gun, in theory I can stop him. Yeah, but I can only stop him a couple of times. Alpha, no. Thank you. Oh good, the Phobad is the thing that's dying next. Thank God. Oh! That sounds like a Tyrol of a drawl. Fiercest foe yet. All the more reason to face it here and now. Oh, Elise. I think you're gonna regret those words sooner or later. Your attitude of jump head first at the problem is going to get yourself severely hurt.
You'll not escape this!
Or killed. Though honestly, I doubt that factored that much into your decision making. I want to target the stone, thank you. For some reason it wouldn't let me target it. Well, that was weird. We are getting really close to whatever it is. And now you die. Is that a rabbit? I was not expecting a death rabbit. Was anyone expecting a death rabbit? Was that on your bingo card? 'Cause that was not on my bingo card. A death rabbit? A death rabbit. In a valley. This is as Monty Python as it gets. Uni piatti. Uni piatti. Okay, let's go. Oh, he hits like a truck. I don't like that. Okay. Oh. We were not in a good position for that. So it's got earth powers. Oh, circles! Ruby weapon! Ruby weapon! Yes, ruby weapon! Hopefully you did ruby weapon. Hopefully you did ruby. Ooh. Getting hit by that. Made a big hole. He made a very, very, very deep hole. I'm wondering if that is... Oh, God. Is that instant death? We fall down hole. Oh, now he's going to... Of course he is going to. Ow. Alpha, no.
On your feet.
This is hurting a lot. Of course, the 2 golden stacks didn't help, but seriously.
I have you now.
If I may?
Okay. And then we hit sprint. Realistically, what else are we gonna do? Except not be entirely stupid this time around. Come on, Alize.
Hold still.
Oh, that was Graha who did that. He beat Alize to the LB. That's surprising. They did mention that they wanted to control the Tyrol Vidral. So they clearly had him here. Ooh, co-defending. That's actually not a bad petticoat look. It's a shame it's not dyeable. Not a bad necklace either, to be honest. No, to imprison it. They either couldn't control it. No, they very clearly couldn't control it.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Vali Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility.
Yeah, that's correct.
The Tyrol Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject.
Oh, no doubt.
Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Oh boy, here goes the echo.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Turol Vitrol.
Theoretically.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
He's not wrong.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
So, you've given him permission?
Teishalja, you will assist Kaniloka.
Teishalja?
As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power.
This is true.
But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyollal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
So that explains his rejection of Galulja in two ways.
Are you all right?
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
Possibly.
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
But we still don't know what happened to her.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Te Shaoja there.
That's where we're going next, then.
Mm-hmm. But first, who knows wind magic in order to get us out of the crater? No? No one? Let's go with casual clothes now. You shouldn't need to worry about combat. Indeed, he was quite loyal. Yeah, that's concerning. Hard to believe it was once a village, yeah. There we go, that should bring a better balance overall. Oh, child. Oh, child. Aye, information and a way to the upper levels. Of one, half dozen of another, my child. I hate to say it like that, but we met many of them. They were hoping for a better future. Bags. The verification key. These people would be people held in stasis. Either them or their bodies held in stasis. See, and that's the thing. Luke Begg was already a man, was already being master of the soul. He allowed us to transfer souls into physical vessels. What he was doing was altruistic. This is that same research applied militarily. Same research, different objective. recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transferred a few days ago. I can write. Can write good, yes? I am good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength. Today, bit offhand to feed her. Can't help it. So strong. Hungry. Always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat, and the eater must eat. So... even though it's physically strong, couldn't contain it forever. There we go. Verification key. There's always a key card around when you need it. Which is a problem when you're dealing with secure facilities. You never leave your key cards lying around. I know I've worked in a few secure facilities before. Up we go. I doubt there's anyone still alive. It's been 10 years. Yep, this is where you would observe it. All the machinery. Yeah, that is true. We were very fortunate there. I think you're not gonna like the answer. There would be a lot of data. Her research logs. That is good. Especially if there's a lot of logs. And encryption can take a while to crack. Especially top secret government. He's resourceful. You're proving to be very resourceful, which is exactly what you'd expect. Still, that place was built with Starfleet levels of backup. Which, if you don't know, it's not entirely uncanon that Starfleet has backups upon backups upon backups. I mean, 3 layers of backups deep for their critical systems, even the non-critical systems. Which always makes it more funny when they fail in the shows. Especially things like life support. One day, child. One day, child. Still, we don't know how much access they had to their Sea of Souls. Yeah. And the authorities will need to... The authorities are gonna need to empty out that facility, retrieve what data they can. That facility could be useful. And all that data. That's 10 years of data. That's a lot of data. You can't just let that just die. You need to look at it. If only to understand the problem. The Bartley shake him out. Alright, Geode. We found possible information. Yes, it might behoove us to learn how these things work. Those two will do a good job. They've already dealt with, they've dealt with hostilities like Garlemald before, so... Yeah, the railroad would make things easier. I mean, we did blow up the only train in Tyrol. I mean, we did blow up the only train in Tyrol. Let's be honest. We kinda did blow up the only train in Tyrol. On purpose. Oh, that was just a guess that we were gonna be in the right area. Let me guess. You're gonna need another Garlemald built train. Well, we do have contacts in Garlemald to help if needed, but... I mean, for them it's been 30 years. Kona? Hi, Kona. Oh, Ernvel. You got a more traditional garb for yourself now. Oh, I so want to. I so want to. I want to, but he's no Yashtola. He's not worth picking on. Not on that level. Oh, you're an independent contractor now. Oh, excellent. What news have you? What do you mean? Oh, I see. It's the Ranik. Yes, that is the problem of a quiet train. They're wild animals. They wander. Aye, they might be able to explain why. They're also the ones that abandoned him when he was very young. We need not forget that. They also abandoned him when he was young to die. Let us not forget that. What's it like inside the dome? You don't want to know. They are. They are amenable. But there are problems they have with things. The Jacques Toral Railroad. We wish to learn why they seem to be their migration patterns have changed. If you had any insight into it. Geppetto? He harbors a lot of feelings. He has a lot of feelings towards the Hetzado for that. And they're not good feelings, although he has dealt with it in an appropriate way. He doesn't hold it against them, necessarily. Even if it helps you better understand the Ranik's current behavior. It could. Learning of a culture that is different is a difficult process. Yeah, we'll leave them two to go search the plains. But the fact we get counted as part of the scholarly group is, it's an interesting choice. It's an interesting choice. Yes, I will gladly take these tools. Interesting. Advice on maps and things. Brachia skins, eh? Shaggy and Tangled. Ah, so it must be shedding. It must be shedding. Yes, we don't want to tear mats out. Since I do follow the Ranik. They do need to keep them in, well, comfortable state. Well, this is a young one. That's a young Ranik. Yes. Something that uses in medicines, poultices, and soap. To drive away pests and to sustain our fires. It's dung, isn't it? Do you want to know how I know that? The Hetso are based off of buffalo. Or the American bison, as it's more properly called. The American bison sustained native cultures out west. Because this is based off of the western U.S., that's exactly what buffalo dung did. Specifically fires. In fact, that was the primary fuel source for a lot of native tribes out west. Until the U.S. Army decided to nearly cause the entire species to go extinct. And that had a massive impact on the ecosystem. And the need to keep a decently sized herd would be an absolute necessity if that's providing you firewood. I mean, fuel for your fires. Absolutely necessary. I got a mending kit for you, my good sir. Yeah, the hides would be quite strong. He is fascinated, this poor beast has... Look at it. Look at it. It is sitting down. It is so focused on this poor guy. It has sat down. It has crouched. It is It has loafed. Sorry. I had to get some pictures of that. That's just adorable. Sure. The Ranik. The Hetzo. Okay, Ranik is the term for the generic beast. The Hetzo are is the specific term for them. For their domesticated beasts. So they split. I'm wondering if that's what happened with Kona's family history. Because I found it very strange that there was not a trial up in the north here. No. He may be all 4 trains, but he's not... Oh, the beast does not seem to want to leave him alone. Aye, that is kind of the point of what their people do. Oh, there's much to learn. It does revolve around them. Yeah, that is true. True. This is true. Granted, that still has not solved our problems. This Ranik seems to have taken a liking to you. But also, you're very greenly haired, which is very distinctive. That's so. It is loafed. So why are they pushing west? That is very weird. So something has caused the wildlife to leave. But we've heard nothing of the sort. What's the anomaly? A Troll Vidral? A Troll Vidral? Maybe? It has to be a Troll Vidral. A Turuhetzel? A Turuhetzel. A Chupacabra. No, that's different. That's something else we fought. Big beast. Be calm. We shall make sure it does not harm you. Oh, so it's not a Tyrol Vidral. Also, just had to mention that. Alright, Kona. Level sync. Battle begins.
Help! Help! Oduruhetsu is coming this way!
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Make haste! We must protect the Ronek!
Ronek. The double E makes
Don't worry,
me think it's
we're right behind you.
I see some.
There they are!
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
They're terrified. They may be loafing, but they are also trembling.
That herd should be all right.
Yes, sir.
The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind.
Ah, there's a couple. There's several.
There must be something up ahead. Come! There!
These are no match for the likes of us.
Very true. Oh god, these things die stupid fast. Eat my magic. He does know all the proper moves.
More are coming!
He doesn't even have the DPS to pull that off of me, and all I do is do one dash into him.
You're mine.
I don't think so, Bruce Lamont. I don't think you can. And you are holding aggro.
All or nothing, then.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a cool move. Can I learn that from you? Could you teach me that? Oh no, please. That's kind of cool. Can that be my LB from now on? And don't get me wrong, laser satellite's cool, but Laser Dome is cooler. Laser Dome is so much cooler.
trick.
Here to Ronek. Leave.
For the fodder, at least. But
Where's the beast?
Look there! We've got a big one coming!
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs.
Yep, that's a beast.
That's a Ronak Reaver, and no mistake.
Yeah, not wrong. It's very big.
There! That one there!
It does not care about bullets.
Not so fast!
Oh no, it cracked his glasses. That's a bad thing.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the head soul!
That thing has some pretty impressive crystals.
Are you alright?
Those are not scales, those are straight up crystals.
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety!
There. You've nothing to fear.
There you go, Aaron Bell.
Right! Let's finish the job!
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
Question is, why is it out here? Alright, let's go.
You'll find the vow of reason is not without resolve.
This is true. You also practiced good glasses. How could you?
Damn it! Not even a scratch!
Yeah. It is not taking any damage.
I need some time to think, will you? It must have a weakness, and I will find it. Keep it busy. I need time.
Can do.
Right! Go for the legs!
down. Yes, this is very much the T-Rex model. Or the one from
Now we just have to keep it pinned. Get thinking, Kona!
Yes, please do, Kona, please. Think fast.
A protective current of ether. But whence does it flow?
Oh, that does explain a lot. Faster, Kona, please. We can only hold it for so long.
I've got it!
Ow! Yep. That's good, because I'm unable to help.
One well-placed piercing round to the chest, and...
Sniper rifle, go!
You're done for!
There it is. It did not like that.
That stemmed the flow of protective ether!
There we go. Over, it did regenerate.
There's nothing stopping us now!
Means it can regenerate that plating. And theoretically, the flow of ether as well.
Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
But it is taking pretty substantial damage now. A little bit of interesting mechanics. Not particularly complicated mechanics, but mechanics nonetheless. That's not a symbol I'm familiar with. Although that was the symbol for it's going to do a massive cone. That also looked like it was going to be a stack symbol. That clearly wasn't a stack symbol.
We must disperse that ether ere the Reaver recovers it!
This is going to hurt.
That was Bismarck. That was straight up the call of Bismarck. How do I know this? I've been farming Bismarck. That was straight up the same sound they use for Bismarck. Did not matter. Magic sword through the chest! Paladin for the win! Not one of the most complicated scripted fights we've had.
We did it. The Etso, are they?
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that name.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetzo.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty.
True.
The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most.
That would make the
It might
train
work.
nice and safe.
If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu trader found me as a babe. Please, can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature. "We're distracted," I heard one cry. "Save our son! Save the Hetzo!" After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran.
So,
As the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself.
I think we've now solved that mystery.
All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see, they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them. when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone.
I mean, as far as you could tell, that
And
was
now that I am done, servant,
a logical conclusion.
all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
And the truth turned out to be something completely different. He could never have assumed that. I mean, he could never have assumed that that was the reason. Ooh, $30 million for an umbrella. 30 million gil. That's an expensive umbrella. A silent whistle. Indeed, that'd be a great way to handle that. Actually, it's just gonna be easiest to just fly there. The ties the family bring, both good and ill. Appears to be the theme of this patch's story. Always keep a spare set of spectacles, I suppose. Theoretically. Yes, we'll sit tight. And this would be an appropriate time to have that wonderful song playing, as opposed to when we were building the bomb. God, that was a total whiplash.
She looks as good as new.
That's because she is new. Not much he.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine.
That's not the same one we drove
together
before,
the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
Well, as quiet as a train can do, at least.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliyola. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly.
Valid.
Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel, and we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through her paces.
Yes, let's. That is a relatively quiet train. There's only so much you can do about clatter of steel on steel.
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
Convenient.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
Excellent. As expected, things go perfectly our way.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
Excellent.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like. Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service.
The train lives. Yeah, gotta make sure you're on time. Setting up a proper train company is not necessarily easy. Alright, Lamachi. That's not a good face to have. Oh yeah, we're tracking down Galuja's mother. A potential mother, at least. Aye, that she was. And your little pendant's a reminder, is it? Sentimentality is a good thing, Aaronville. It really is. Well, back we go. Back we go. Let's see, that's over here at Neon Stain. Or Stein. He's just got a standard Ruthenium greatsword. That's not a terrible looking greatsword. If only I could say the same thing about the other Ruthenium weapons. Ah, yes, they've categorized some of these things differently. Well, as far as scimitars go, that's not bad. Yeah, that's a fairly accurate scimitar. Just not a fan of the scimitar myself. Nip out for an energy tonic. Yes. Yes. Arrived at just the right time. I've got a bad feeling about this, though. A bad feeling. Yep, railroad's back online. Ah! Stola arrives. Just in time. Haha. Ah, so you need the key, do you? Yeah, because that's a lot of electrope. My key, Stola. My key. It has my symbol on it. As the last of the convocation, 'tis my key.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Teishul Jah herself. While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
This could be problematic.
Yes, please.
Very problematic.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
My name is Teishalja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, it does help.
Mother? Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander.
What? No! Well, that was disappointing. Huh. Well, that was disappointing. Just when things were getting big, we got logged out. Mark those as spoilers. There. Loaves have been posted. Yes, yes, yes. Skip, skip, skip. We've seen all this before. No clue why we disconnected, because the internet didn't drop.
But it...
Come on.
Voila.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's her. Several cutscenes will play in order. Have your bowl of popcorn ready. We're about ready to tear at heartstrings here. Yes.
Mother. After our mission. Or so. I had hoped to wait to go back and face them. When the dome appeared,
There we go.
How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja?
Infatuated you are.
I admired him. His incontestable strength. His unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon.
He did have his goals, very clearly.
That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. I knew.
She's not wrong there.
The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase. And when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today, it should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long.
The experiment did not succeed. Of course it didn't.
I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough.
No.
So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
He was never concerned about it.
Its scales are blue.
That's the problem, isn't it?
He's your son.
My...
All that did was prove
I can't.
the miracle wrong. That's all it did.
I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child. Be a father. I don't. I can't. No! No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all.
Hmm.
He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Can you look at shouting for me? The research hasn't been going well, but I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
The research did not go well.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Or mayhaps the reason I had the memories of the Echo flashback.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and Mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome. It's about what I expected, to be honest. They avoided the worst case scenario, which is that she was used to merge with the Terrell Vidral. That would explain why he had the memories. Being forced to grow up quickly causes that. Though it's often not good in the long run. Well, farewell, you two. What are you thinking, Geode? Sentiments may have changed now that there's easy access. Easy access might have changed their minds. There it is. I'm jealous of your hat, ma'am. I wish I could have a hat so grand. Nay, I shall never have a cowboy hat. Grief causes people to have many unusual reactions. And grief is something new to these people.
The people look uneasy. Did something happen?
Possibly. It is entirely possible they blame Thrall.
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right. And a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Ah.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zaraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
Life is often not fair.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function.
Until the soul cells
I
run
shan't
out.
go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware.
That's also true.
It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
You're not wrong.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
What have you come up with, my good friend?
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do!
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
She's a data construct.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
She's a data construct. That is something unusual and different.
You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We
Yes.
all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty? What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
The system. Let us
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All of us shall be made endless.
Oh, Sveen.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received Neo-Regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with Neo-Regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sveen would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sveen, the Queen of Reason.
A primal. She has summoned they have summoned an accidental primal. Your people to do with as you wish.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
Yes. This reeks of a primal. A primal. Or an Asian. That's what it reeks of to me. One of the two. Yes, contacting Y'shtola is probably a good idea. We don't know if she had data backups of herself. Moreover, the regulators overrode Ah, yes, for they have been erased. That's the good question, isn't it, Graha? Aye, that we do. Yes, especially with that scene you just pulled. It's probably best if you're not involved, Lamachi. Let us be honest. It would be probably best if you're not involved.
Where am I? My people? Are they safe? Why am I?
Well, that I'm fairly certain is the actual Swede. I'm fairly certain that's the actual Sphene, who despite being who should have been completely erased, well, she's an artificial construct of both memory and soul, which makes her kind of unique. Also a prototype. There's no telling what secret backups she may have accidentally had that she didn't even know about. Suppose we should see what this little side quest is. Oh, here, Gebro. Oh, this is how you unlock Savage. Of course, it wouldn't be the minstrel who unlocks Savage. I just don't do Savage, so. embellish? You're not gonna tell it as it happened? Yeah, she did get a little angry. Even lower lows than straight up cheating? Oh, what a fool he is. Tutorial, we go. Let's look. Otherworldly encounter. We know what that's gonna be. That will save for Saturday. Which means we only have... Let's see, there should be a new master recipe. Of course. New things. Several new things. Oh, an entirely new set of left side crafting gear. Yep. I should have expected that, to be honest. Everseekers. Let's have to look at it. Ah, okay. Of course it would have to be that. Of course it would be. Regardless, I was going to do something. Oh yes, we were looking for the new diamond weapons. Where would those be at? Ah, here we go. Rubelex, Smargadine. There it is, the Adamant Blade. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, that would be an appropriate upgrade. I think I have some diamond plating, too. I've got one. Plenty of that. I can make the rest of it. Now, regardless. Unlock the Pelu Pelu. Are you talking about me? You would be correct. Yes. Also, why are you wearing blue? Correct. Oh, brand new Enterprise, is it? Do tell. That's true. We did give her the help she needed. Oh, a tourism venture. Oh. Hmm. I mean, I'm all for exciting experiences. Where is that? There it is. To Okano. Okano? That's not a place I thought they'd be for the Pelu Pelu. I didn't think they'd be here, of all places, but Hanu are. Someone has ideas. This Pelu Pelu has ideas. Pitch me. Yes, and? Yes, Liplu. Yes, do tell. Yes. Among the other things we've done. God, that face. Wuklamat's occasionally very derpy face just brings joy to my heart. For lack of a better term. True. The Hanu are very open, and that's good. There are plenty of other people who would not be open to sharing their cultures with outsiders. Even those who are willing to learn. True. We have been a great many places. Done a great many things. True. Special advisor, you say? Once propositioned, who am I to refuse? Meanwhile, my samurai blade just sits there blocking my face. Ha! Ha! Yes, we should help them with a good basic tour. The fields of gold. While they are no longer currently golden, yes, the reeds, which are very important to their culture and their species. Perhaps a bit more of a focus on what it culturally means to you. Yes, some other aspects as well. Yes, a good introduction, yes. Yes, that sounds very good. Ah, the fishing aspects. Yes. Big tongue. Indeed it would. That is a good question. Hopefully you are prepared, just in case. What do you think, Lily Poo? Lily Poo. A magical spelunking tour. Ooh. Now this could be dangerous. I am more concerned about the fiends. Indeed, that could be quite good. Alright, Lipu. The Pulu. The Blue. Ephemeral experiences. Educational and unforgettable. Yes, let's see how Wukuvu is doing. That man is probably one of the best parts of the MSQ. Seriously, every time he's on screen, he's just great. Ah, so much like the Namazu, they added in a special aetheryte just for him. That makes sense. Also, I'm fairly certain that bridge didn't exist before. Pretty sure that bridge is new. Yeah, none of this was over here before. Le Blue. Let us work together to make this happen. Yes, let's. Yep. Special Advisor. Torelli Travel Agency, the TTA. Finally, we have Dawn Trail. I still need to finish up the Endwalker combined Allied Societies quest. What do you even have on hand? Okay, just the standard basic stock. That's typical. And, of course, it's gonna be materia because you're the weapons guy, the weapons vendor. The weapons tribe. That's what I meant. Society. That's what I meant. Well, with that, folks, I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. We'll see you all tomorrow for Final Fantasy XI, where we begin the journey to Selbina and Sub-Jobs.